The local market is down about 0.9% currently. It was expected to drop by more than 1% today, and that's all due to some weakness on Wall Street. Investors over there are concerned about potential surges in coronavirus cases, particularly in Britain and France, and they're worried about potential new lockdowns being announced in those countries and what that will do to the global economy. So that really gave Wall Street the jitters overnight. The Dow Jones fell about 2%. It's at its lowest level now in 7 weeks. But we have lost some value this morning. It hasn't been as bad as expected, but overseas it was tourism stocks which really bore the brunt of the pain overnight. Lots of cruise ship companies like Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, Carnival Corp, they lost value. Hilton Hotels lost a substantial amount of value, and airlines such as Ryanair and American Airlines. On the local market today, we are down about 0.9%. The best performer today is technology stocks. They've lost substantial value in the last 4 weeks, but they seem to be on the way back up again, which is good. The other weak performers today have been iron ore miners. That sector, the material sector, is down about 2.5%. That's because the iron ore price has dropped from $130 a tonne to $120 a tonne over the last week. And the oil sector is lower today as well. Energy is down about 2%. That's because oil prices fell about 3% overnight, Ash.
And the weekly payroll and wages data has just been released. I understand that shows payroll jobs remain 4.5% lower than the mid-March levels.
Yes, this is the regular data we get from the Bureau of Statistics. Payroll jobs are down about 4.5% since mid-March, and wages are down about 4.3% over the same period. If we take a quick look at this chart, you'll see that the gap between Victoria and the rest of the country is widening. The data shows, this chart shows payroll wages up until September the 5th, and you can really see that widening gap there. From mid-March until September 5, payroll jobs in Victoria have declined 8.3%, while for the rest of the country they're down 3.1%. Since mid-April, the recovery in payroll job losses was highest in Western Australia. 89% of lost jobs have been recovered in Western Australia. Northern Territory is at 74% jobs recovered, and South Australia is 69% jobs recovered. And it's no surprise that those are some of the states that had the least amount of coronavirus cases in the country. And Ash, this data is pretty important. It feeds into the Bureau of Statistics' unemployment figures. Obviously, they only just came out for the month of August last week, and they show that the unemployment rate tracked downwards in August to about 6.8%, and that's because there was 111,000 jobs created during that month.